Hello, my name is Alexandria Mello, and today I'll be going over the evolution of stop-motion animation and the wonders of what artists can accomplish with some imagination and a whole lot of time and patience. Before we begin, let's talk about persistence of vision. Persistence of vision is an optical illusion that occurs because of the mind's ability to interpret fast-moving still images as a picture in motion. The first ever stop-motion film was Humpty Dumpty Circus, created in 1898 by J. Stuart Blackton and Albert E. Smith, using their children's dolls to create a circus troupe in motion. French illusionist Georges Méliès's 1902 film, A Trip to the Moon, famously uses the stop trick technique for making things on camera look as if they can magically appear and disappear within a blink of an eye. In 1912, Ladislav Starevich created the first stop-motion puppets by taking the legs off of dead stag beetles and replacing them with wire for his film, The Beautiful Lucanita. The first feature-length stop-motion animation film was The Lost World, created in 1925 and based off of Arthur Conan Doyle's fantasy story by the same name. Ladislav Starevich yet again took stop-motion to new heights with his fully animated 1930 fable, The Tale of the Fox, which served as a direct inspiration for Wes Anderson's 2009 film, Fantastic Mr. Fox. In 1940, animator George Pal created George Pal's Puppetoons, and was credited with developing the replacement animation technique, creating numerous wooden puppet heads with slightly different facial expressions to be used and replaced in order to convey every emotion. 1953's The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms was the first film to utilize Ray Harryhausen's dynamation technique, which is where you have a model sandwiched between a foreground and a background. The background is shot with the model and foreground matted, then the foreground is shot with everything else matted. The two images are then combined, giving the illusion that the stop motion and live action were actually filmed together. In the mid to late 60s and 70s, there were a slew of holiday stop-motion animated films produced by the Rankin Bass Company. These holiday classics include the 1964 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 1970 Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and The Year Without a Santa Claus, made in 1974. Phil Tippett used the innovation of go motion extensively throughout the 80s on hits like The Empire Strikes Back and for the dragon Vermithrax in the 1981 film Dragon Slayer. Go motion occurs when an object moves while the shutter of the camera is open, giving off a realistic motion blur. Henry Selick in Tim Burton's 1993 classic The Nightmare Before Christmas is considered to be the most ambitious stop-motion animation film of that time, with 109,440 frames crafted by a team of 120 workers spread across 20 sound stages. Coraline, Selick's 2009 film, pioneered the use of 3D printing in stop-motion animation. Filmmakers can now enhance the traditional animation process by being able to design different facial expressions on a CG model, bringing more accuracy and emotion to their characters. Shadow Machine Productions, who are responsible for shows like Adult Swim's Robot Chicken and Moral Oral, decided to take a crack at stop-motion adult animation with their 2015 film, Hell and Back, starring Nick Swardson and Mila Kunis. 2018's Early Man used puppets made of plasticine and silicone, giving the film an original back-to-the-basics look and feel of stop-motion animation. These artists have created unimaginable worlds that have captivated the hearts and minds of audiences everywhere. It is a unique honor and privilege to be able to create something so magical.